This is a story about a man named Saqib Khan. He went from British India to Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, hoping he could have a better life there. Instead, he was denied entry, so he had to return to British India, but he wasn't allowed entrance there either. There were British gunships not allowing the Komagata Maru to enter. He was one of the 19 people killed when the British gunship started to fire when the Komagata Maru was forcing itself into British India. You want to know more? This is how the story goes.
This is Saqib Khan, a Muslim man with a wife and a daughter. He was blessed with a family, but not with enough money to feed them 3 times a day. He lives in British India with not enough food and nothing close to a home. He's a man, but a poor man. He's the husband and a father of a little girl who should be in school, but she isn't. Why? Her father doesn't have enough money to put her in school. And she's a girl. She should be at home doing housework, right? Saqib's wife wants to feed her daughter before she feeds herself, but there's hardly enough food. His daughter is hungry. His wife asks if Saqib brought any food, but Saqib sadly says no. This is Gurdeep Singh. The religion he follows is Sikhism. He is rich and used his money to buy tickets to Canada so he could sell them to others in British India who aren't allowed to buy it because of their race or because they don't have enough money to buy the tickets. He basically sold the tickets in black, which was illegal, but he was helping those who needed to go to Canada for more money or a better life. Saqib and his family only had enough money to buy 1 ticket, so his wife decided that Saqib would go on the steamship to Canada. And if he was lucky enough to get accepted into a job, then he would send money from Canada to his family. So Saqib went to Gurdeep Singh and bought a ticket. Gurdeep Singh assured him that he'll get many opportunities when he goes to Canada. Now everyone is happy in his family. His daughter's happy, his wife is happy for him, and he's happy that he can make his family happy. Saqib was off on his journey to Canada. He went on the Komagata Maru, which was a Japanese steamship. It carried a total of 376 passengers. There were 340 Sikhs, 24 Muslims, and 12 Hindus. Everyone on the Komagata Maru were excited to reach Vancouver. They had their hopes high. They thought that Canada would bring them luck and make their lives 100 times better. It was sad because none of them knew anything about the certain laws in Canada against Asian immigrants. The Komagata Maru was denied entry with all its passengers because of the exclusion law set by Canada. It was a way to keep out Asian immigrants. When the Komagata Maru wasn't allowed to enter Vancouver, the passengers had nowhere else to go because they didn't want to go back to their home country. They decided to stay at the dock until they were allowed entry. When the Komagata Maru reached Vancouver, men went and surrounded the ship, as if those on the ship were dangerous. Yet, all they were here for was a better life. The men said things like, "Get off our land," or "You're not welcome here." This is a picture of 2 of the many men surrounding the ship. After the 2 months, Canada forced the Komagata Maru to leave. 2 other ships from Canada escorted the Komagata Maru back to British India, one of the ships being the HMCS Rainbow. When the Komagata Maru reached British India to drop off the passengers, they were stopped by a British gunship. The ship was then taken to a place where they tried to arrest 20 or more men they thought were leaders. When the men started to resist, gunfire from the British gunship started to break out, and at least 19 or all 20 of the men were killed. Saqib was sadly one of the 19 to 20 people who were killed. Now that he's gone, he's a memory in his family's hearts.